Guest coming up in 10 minutes. Before we bring in Brad Sellers, we got to talk a little Guardians because it was a heck of a win last night. We're going to do that after a quick reminder that even though it's NFL season, FanDuel is still having wagers and the ability to bet on Major League Baseball with can't miss offers right now for new customers that bet just $5. If that $5 bet wins, you get $300 to use in bonus bets across the app. So if you're ready to play, download the FanDuel app right now by visiting FanDuel.com/UCSS to get started. That is FanDuel.com/UCSS to get started. What a win by the Guardians last night, guys. Extra innings. Cade Smith blew the save, or the chance at a save. Then they start off the 10th in crazy fashion, extra base hit after extra base hit after extra base hit. And as you take a look at the AL Central standings, Jay, it's not over yet.
It's not over.
It's not over. It's still going to take a heck of an effort, but it is certainly not over.
Yeah, look, I still think that the division, even though it is mathematically in play, I'd give it a 1% chance. So many things. For starters, they're going to see the Cy Young winner twice in the next 5 games against the Tigers. I don't know how you beat them once. I know last year they did in the playoffs, but that was a much different roster that we had last year. But I got to tell you, when the Tigers hit, Carpenter came off the bench, hit the pinch hit home run in the 9th. I thought, him again?
Yeah.
Really? And I also thought, well, they'll win it in the 10th because the place was jacked. The momentum shift was astounding. And what do the Guardians do, who had been light hitting all night, really throughout this 10 out of 11 win stretch? They have not been pouring runs onto the scoreboard.
No.
2-3 runs here and there. It's been great pitching. But what do they do to start the 10th? They go double, triple, double, double. Some of those from guys that you don't expect them to come through in the clutch. And so the Guardians seem to be doing, in this last 11-game stretch, they do just enough, usually late in the game, to get the win. And at some point, it's not a fluke, that's a characteristic. And I think the characteristic of this team is they do their best work when their backs are against the wall. After they lost 10 in a row and everybody counted them out, they ripped off a string. Yeah. They went on this ridiculous heater, and the next thing you know, they're right back in it. Yeah. Then they did that again. And we thought, well, this time you can really put a stake in their heart. And what have they done? They've gone bananas. When you consider how fast the Detroit Tigers started the season,
they're 13-20 in their last. They lost 13-20.
Yes, and listen, that's kind of who they are right now. They're struggling. They're gripping. But for them to catch them, they've got to win 4 of 5 against them in these next 5 games. And they also probably have to only lose 2 of the other games. They have 4 against the Twins and 3 against the Rangers. So you're talking about going 10-2 over your last 12 games.
I mean,
that's hard to do when you're coming off a 10-1 streak.
Yeah.
So now you're talking about a 20-3 streak, which rarely happens in baseball.
If you do that, I was down on them because I just don't think that their bats translate into a serious conversation about going deep in the playoffs.
I agree.
However,
you've been saying that since I met you.
However, if they roll off what you said, because they done had a couple of Twins and a couple of 12s, all of a sudden, Tyvis, to match your Spades reference, now I got the ace, I got a king, and I'm cutting all hearts. I'm cutting hearts and clubs when you throw them down.
Dang,
if they do
that's
that,
a nice hand.
you can pull up and you can do a Diamondbacks. They wasn't that good.
No.
The Texas Rangers, they wasn't that good.
You're right.
And if a hot baseball team can run off 20-3 out of the last games to get in the playoffs, they will be a team that nobody wants to play.
That's a fact.
Because they hot and ready, like Little Caesars $5 boys. By the way.
Underrated.
Yeah, they're very underrated. You get your hot and ready.
But
out.
One last thing before you jump in, Ty. One last thing, and this is what I'm going to base my decision on moving forward. What do they do? First of all, I love the move that the guy – I've been talking about this for 2 weeks. Going to a 6-man rotation, that is chess when everybody else is playing checkers. Carl Willis, good on you. It's a brilliant move. They did something also yesterday. They announced that they are going to, and they can still do it on full 6-man rotation rest because they had the off day Monday. They're going to bump Gavin Williams up to today, which is brilliant, and they're going to bump Tanner Bybee up to Thursday and tomorrow. And I love the way they did that because Thursday we have to face Cy Young. in Scuba. So they almost
literally
made
thought, hold
Tanner
on.
Bybee the sacrificial lamb. Hey, you were great in your last start. We don't expect you to beat Tarek Scuba, but here's your chance.
Opportunity.
I like our chance tonight with Gavin Williams. And so I just say that because I think they're making all these little chess moves behind the scenes. And Stephen Vogt, as much as I thought he missed this platoon train, and I've hated the way he's used Manzardo, he's got some sort of magic potion behind the curtain that he can sprinkle around the clubhouse when he most needs it. And this team always seems to respond. This is a game we should win tonight. Guys, if we win this game tonight, they're 4.5 games behind the Detroit Tigers. At one point, they were 14 and a half,
like almost
15 and a half. Like, it's astonishing that they're even still in this, particularly when you look at their lineup on any given night, and 5 of the players have batting averages that starts with 1.
Well, Jay, you know, if we need some sticks,
There it
there's
is.
only one person that can come in and just ignite the whole entire lineup.
It's Christmas in September,
I know right now it says it's 80 degrees outside today, but I'm seeing some snowflakes. Because if big Christmas
Is that because the
off
offseason is closer than you think?
Because Santa's coming to town. That's what happened.
Don't pin your hopes on
No,
it.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
No, I do think that as long as guys start batting well, you know, I think they got a shot. The pitching has been really good lately.
been tremendous.
And the sticks has always been with it. And the crazy thing is, it's guards ball. It's not like they hitting home runs. They hitting doubles
they're
and
not.
singles. And
The
all
Tigers
those.
hit the home runs last night.
Yeah.
And you think about this. We
My
had
boy
2
Gabby
different-
hit one. We're Jason at 6 more. 6
No,
more,
I thought
and
you
I
said
will.
20.
No, I said 17.
Oh,
6
okay.
more. I will be featured on the Ultimate Guardians episode, and they will announce me as Tyvis Powell, the baseball expert.
Tyvis,
Well,
I did a.
It's not going to happen. He's not going to hit 6 more.
Yeah,
in 12
I did
games.
I did a percentile projection based on what he's done this season. Ty, 11 homers in 117 games. He's going to need about 60 more games to get to 70. Unfortunately, there's like 12 games left.
See, what you talking about is irrelevant. The bat is hot.
He looked great last
The
night.
bat is hot.
That Oppo home run.
If
he
they
hit-
want to win 20-3,
yeah.
it's gonna come down to Gabby.
That sounds like a Cash Money song. The bat is hot. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. We listen. Yeah, I
Honestly,
would
though,
pause that, but-
this run that the Guardians have done, you know, as much as this season has been an emotional roller coaster, it is fun to like tune in. And
This is
meaningful
like
baseball
for
itself.
a long time, I just dismissed them. Like
Sure.
it's over with.
This is if you're a baseball, this is the cool thing about baseball dudes. They could get that. I never understood pennant races back in the day. I would say, Dad, what's a pennant race? And it's like you said, you'll know it when you in one.
Yeah. And we weren't in one.
We was not in one. But this is essentially the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Because you have to win every single game just about to make it. So
You have no margin for error.
none.
Now, I was talking mostly about catching the Tigers. I do think that's an extreme long shot.
No, I'm
But
talking
I will say it's possible. However, the Red Sox haven't been playing great baseball.
2.5 up.
The Astros look like they're so now.
Are they tied? Or
Not long
who's
ago.
ahead of them? Do we have a
right
who's
now?
ahead?
Right now, just Houston or Texas, depending on who does it. You know, one of those teams could fall
the
below
division.
them. But the Red Sox suddenly are very much in play. So are the Yankees. They're not. You know, the Yankees are in play too.
The Yankees are
But-
2 games ahead of the Red Sox.
Right.
The Red Sox are 2.5 ahead of the Guardians.
Right.
The Guards are 4.5 out from the top wild card spot.
Yeah.
They are 2.5 out from the third and final wild
Now,
card
here's
spot.
the one
that
thing that's
play-in.
crazy. So I ranked them 1 to 7. I forget the division winners. I've been ranking them 1 through 7 for the last month. Here's what that means: 1, 2, and 3 are in the wild card right now.
Okay.
And then for a while there were 8 teams in the race.
Mm-hmm.
Some have dropped off. Now there's really only 4. I think the Twins and Royals have fallen out. I guess you could throw Kansas City. I wouldn't put Kansas City in there. They're out.
Now, is
Rays
this
is
for
that
the
far back
is this
now?
for the last wild card?
That is for the last
Boston,
wild card.
Okay.
Boston is
So-
the last wild card.
So Boston in my rankings before would be not Boston, but that slot was the 3rd slot. That's the last wild card slot.
Yeah.
About 9 days ago, the Guardians were 7th, which means they've leapfrogged 6 and 5 to jump into 4.
Yeah.
And now they are absolutely in striking distance of the final wild card spot. The problem is, I was hoping the final wild card spot would be held by Texas, and we would play Texas the last 3 games
Yeah.
at home.
Right.
So
Well, I feel like last week it was Texas.
it was. They've since fallen
And the
out of that
Mariners,
spot.
the Mariners, I mean,
Seattle's gotten hot. Seattle's starting to play the way we thought they would after the trade deadline.
Yeah, Texas
But
lost 3 in a row.
here is the bottom line. The bottom line is it is September 17th, and the Browns are out of it, and the Guardians are still in it. And that's not debatable.
and by
I
the way,
don't think anybody can debate that.
and guess what? The crazy
Bro, I spit facts. That's a fact.
and magically,
You know what? though?
magically,
I'm not wrong.
All the Browns got they got about a month, and then the Cavs started.
No, magically,
Yeah.
everybody's optimistic about the Cavs. What offseason? They didn't lose nothing.
I
last
can't
year.
imagine that happens.
What are you
unfortunately.
talking about?
They never lost. I said somebody said that this regular season don't count. You lied.
the regular season don't matter.
Oh, it's gonna matter when the Browns is 2-something.
That is true.
When October come around, you talk. And listen,
That is true.
And you know Hunter's starting now. McNuggets. I told you Hunter's starting. I got the
Yep,
starting 5 I
yep.
wanted, and we got Durag Mobley.
Wait, who?
Evan Mobley with the Durag is different.
Who else is there? Because DG
Strus is hurt.
DG and Strus is out. So who's the?
Well,
So it's Lonzo.
Hard
Yeah, we got Lonzo. We got Nance back. It's a different team. That's
I
a different
laid
team.
you- if I laid you odds right now,
It's a different squad.
He all in.
who wins first, the Cavs or the Browns?
And what?
Anything. One game.
The Browns.
Are you sure?
The Browns gonna beat the Vikings.
I mean, the first Cavs
when
game
is
is
first
October
Cav-
26th.
Okay, do the math out.
the Cavs
It's like
are
we
going.
still
I
got
mean, not the Cavs.
0-8,
The Browns
0-9.
are going to beat.
No, it's
the
not,
Vikings.
because we have 4 left in the gauntlet and a bye week.
Who is? What you call?
Oh.
Who is the Gauntlet? The Vikings is not the Gauntlet.
Well, we thought they were going to be the gauntlet. They're not.
yeah,
You're right.
They gonna beat them.
But that game's in London, so
what that
I
got
mean,
to do with
well,
anything?
you know as well
They
as I do.
play the Dolphins before.
So-
What week did they play the Dolphins?
So the Browns schedule, they've played 2. They got Green Bay week 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lions week 4.
What date is
Give me
that?
Dates.
Vikings, so week 5 is October 5th.
Yep.
Okay.
okay, the Cavs ain't
6.
started yet.
Is October 12th.
Yep.
Week 7.
That Miami game is
About to see
you'd
that-
think we'd win it, but you know what they're saying in Miami? Oh, thank God for Cleveland in week 7.
So that is the cutoff. That's the last game before the Cavs play a game.
yeah,
Then New England is the same night. So week 8 is the same night the Cavs play their second game.
at their place.
So they have 8
The
tries
Cavs
to win
may
one.
win a game before the Browns.
I'm gonna go with Cavs.
No,
going with the Cavs.
The Browns are gonna win. They're gonna be 1-4.
If Joe
Okay.
Flacco's out in week 3, I'm going Cavs.
Joe Flacco will be. This probably will be Joe's last.
You know what?
Nah,
Well, we got
it might be.
Brad
It's
Sellers in
just
the
There we
back.
go.
maddening. It's maddening that that's a conversation.
There we
that's
go.
That's all I'm saying.
Well,
We
can talk
got
about
Brad here, and we're talking Cavs and Browns. So let's do a read. Let's bring Brad in.